We have a lot of new stuff to talk about here for Black Ops Cold War. Today we're going to be going through the new Season 1 cutscene, what was revealed and shown in this cutscene, the Season 1 gameplay reveal event that will be occurring this Thursday, a new Maschine Easter egg, which is very interesting because people have been completing it, getting the reward for this Easter egg, but no one knows how to exactly do this Easter egg. And the last thing here, night mode in Maschine, something that was shown in the original reveal trailer, but not exactly in the game outside of the Dark Ether mode. So a lot of cool stuff to go through here. If you can, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more Black Ops Cold War content. It would be greatly appreciated. Shout out to the members as always. And let's get started here first with the Season 1 cutscene. I'll leave a link down below if you want to listen to the audio. It's a pretty cool cutscene, hypes us up for Season 1, gives us some little storyline details, especially going into the Rebirth Island map. They show a little bit of the Rebirth Island map, a little glimpse of it here through these different pictures. It's a really cool map, and like I said again, it's Alcatraz Island from Blackout in Black Ops 4, but with a new Soviet theme to it. So it's going to be really fun to play on this map and see what they changed, and hopefully it gives a new life into Warzone, gets people back into Warzone. If you've not been playing Warzone for a while because you're sick of Verdansk, this could be a pretty fun map to play. We also got a little glimpse of the 6v6 map mall being added to this new season, so really cool there. Unfortunately, still no zombies content being shown for Black Ops Cold War Season 1, and we still have a chance though this Thursday, December 10th, which would have been the release of Season 1 if it wasn't delayed. We're going to see a gameplay trailer world premiere December 10th, 4 p.m. Pacific time. We're probably going to get a lot of cool gameplay here, especially from Rebirth Island in Season 1, and hopefully we get some gameplay of some of the new zombie game modes that will be added in this season. We still don't know what exactly that's going to be. A lot of the leaks still aren't even telling us what this new content is going to be, and hopefully we get more than just new zombies game modes. Maybe we'll get other zombies additions. The new perk might be added as well. They said we're going to get DLC perks. Maybe we'll get a new small survival zombies map, so we still don't know exactly the full roadmap of Season 1. Most likely will be releasing very soon. The roadmap that we saw a couple of weeks ago for Season 1 most likely is just a preview. Usually with the Call of Duty roadmaps, they're a lot more detailed. With Modern Warfare, they showed us specifically all the content we were getting at the beginning of the season, and then all of the content we were getting later on in the season. With this roadmap, they really didn't show us much. They kind of just said generally new multiplayer maps, new zombie game modes. There weren't any real specifics, so we'll get more in-depth information as to exactly what content we will be receiving in Season 1 with the full roadmap releasing either this Thursday alongside the trailer or alongside the release of Season 1 next week, December 16th. Now let's talk about a new Maschine Easter egg that people are trying to figure out how to do. We're getting the reward for this Easter egg, but we don't know how to exactly do it, and a lot of people are just doing random things and they're getting this Easter egg activated, and we just don't know what this is all about. So what's going on here is that in the pond area of Maschine, people are getting a max ammo that spawns in but doesn't despawn. It's just a max ammo that sits there and you could activate at any point in the game. And this looks like some sort of reward for an Easter egg that people are doing, but they don't know how they're doing it. There's a bunch of different Reddit posts here. COD Zombies HQ talked about this yesterday. Here's a new Reddit post. Someone saying, I triggered an Easter egg for a free max ammo that stays in place permanently. Not so sure how I triggered it. And what he did was that he was grinding his M79 at the particle accelerator and the crash site area. I'm thinking the splash damage might have hit something to trigger it. Maybe that's what happened. A lot of people were doing other things and they got this max ammo to spawn in. Again, it's a max ammo that never despawns in the game, so definitely really cool there. COD Zombies HQ made a good point. Below this pond area, below right where the max ammo spawns in for this little side Easter egg, you have something that looks like the reward station, and it's outside of the map. It's in the zombie barrier, and obviously you can't access it. You can't go in the zombie barrier, so it's going to spawn above the map where the pond is located. And the thing is here, how are we activating this reward? What are we doing to get this reward, this max ammo that never despawns, to spawn in? No one really knows. we're unknowingly achieving this reward and we don't exactly know how this works. So that's going to be everyone's goal here, trying to figure out what exactly the steps are to get this reward. And maybe there are other rewards like this where there are different reward stations outside of the map where they spawn in above the map in different areas, and you just get all different little rewards. There are a bunch of different side Easter eggs in Die Maschine that still probably have to be discovered and will presumably give us different little rewards like this, like a max ammo that never despawns, or other things like equipment and, you know, the chance of getting a high tier loot, maybe the ray gun. So it's really cool. There's a lot of different side Easter eggs in Die Maschine. I'm glad we're constantly discovering new stuff in the game. Die Maschine is getting a little boring, but these side Easter eggs definitely increase and just, you know, maintain the general interest into going into Die Maschine and trying to figure out, you know, what's the next new side Easter egg that we may uncover. So really cool there. Next thing here, night mode in Die Maschine. This is actually very interesting because it's kind of in the game, but it kind of isn't. Someone said here on Reddit, what happened to nighttime Die Maschine from the trailer? And here's an image of what he's talking about. I'll put the trailer in the background as well. This isn't exactly what we see in Dark Ether, because I'm guessing a lot of people are going to say, well, it's the Dark Ether. I mean, when you're in the Dark Ether in Die Maschine, it's nighttime. But this is a lot darker, and this clearly isn't in the Dark Ether. This is just straight nighttime. So maybe people were saying, there's a comment someone said here, pretty sure it was the beta version of the Dark Ether, but it could be wrong. I haven't seen any information on that being true. That could be the case. They very well could have had the Dark Ether as just a nighttime version of, you know, Die Maschine, and there's no crazy Dark Ether purple vibe to it, and they may have just upgraded it just to make it more appealing and more Dark Ether-esque. I could definitely see that being the case, but regardless of that, it would be really cool to see a nighttime version of Die Maschine just in the normal rotation of the game. I'm not so sure if nighttime Die Maschine was in the original leaks for the, you know, alpha, the beta, the pre-alpha leaks that we went through on this channel for Black Ops Cold War Zombies. There could have been a bunch of different variants of Die Maschine, and I think nighttime may have been a part of that. So this could very well be a thing that they just decided to scrap at some point, and they decided just to keep Die Maschine as a daytime map and keep the nighttime version for the Dark Ether, maybe just to more differentiate between both of the modes in this actual game, which I get why they would do that, but I don't really like that. I think it's really cool, especially with Origins, how you had all different versions of Origins, at least with like the weather. It would rain, it would snow, it would be normal. With Die Maschine, it would be really cool to see daytime, and then it gradually goes into the nighttime, and, you know, maybe it starts snowing, maybe it starts raining, maybe there's a windstorm. I mean, all of that different stuff would be very interesting as long as it didn't heavily impact the game and it was just a cool little graphical feature that you looked at on screen. I mean, you do get a little bit of that in this game. You kind of get a blizzard sometimes in Die Maschine, but it's not as crazy as, you know, it could have been. They could have done a lot more with, again, the daytime, sunrise even, and then the sunset, and then going into nighttime. Like, all of that stuff would have been super cool just for the aesthetic, the look in Die Maschine. So hopefully that is added in some of the zombie maps, or maybe to this map very soon. But these features obviously are not important, and these are not game-breaking features. If they never add these features, it is not a big deal. It's just a little thing to make the map look a bit more interesting, a bit nicer. But again, the main thing here, Treyarch's got to focus on gameplay, the replayability value of this game, and for the most part, they have done a good job with that. So definitely keep that up, Treyarch. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a comment down below, zombies. If you watched the whole video, it is greatly appreciated. I will see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out.